off work early tonight. Didn't think I was going to be able to shoot this video to the weekend. Fucking badass shit right here. This is Gomorrah, UK. I think they're from Oxfordshire, England. Death metal, released in 1994. Reflections of Inanimate Matter. Fucking killer album. This is a reissue on Vic Records. I think it was originally released on another record label, and then I think Black Mount picked it up later. Really badass stuff. The very first track is really thrashy, so when I first heard this album back in the day, I thought it was going to be a thrash record until the vocalist did his thing, and he's got a really cool, powerful death growl vocal. I will post a link in the description below as all this stuff. Badass guitar solo there. Really surprised nobody talks about this band. I think I've seen maybe one or two people show this. Badass stuff. Anyway, let's get on with the collection update. I think I got 8 CDs, 4 vinyls, so kind of switch back and forth. I'll go with the first one. Hopefully that's not too loud. Hopefully you guys dig my video. Didn't really plan this one out. Didn't really look anything up. Just wanted to talk about some cool ass fucking records I got and CDs. The first one is some black metal, Swedish. I think this was released in '97. This is Lord Belial, Enter the Moonlight Gate, and oh my god, I've been wanting a copy of this album for ages, ever since I believe I think it was Motley Crue Forever showed this among some other Swedish black metal gems, and I've been wanting a copy ever since. Been listening to it on Spotify, YouTube, and different platforms, so it is so fucking awesome to finally get a copy. This one's on Flogga Records reissue. Just on black wax. I prefer black wax, as I've said before. Pretty cool label. Upside down though. Cool little gatefold. Lyrics and all that stuff on the inside. But I tell you what, this album right here, that song "Realm of a Thousand Burning Souls," it's about like a 15-minute track. But the drums in there are fucking amazing. I love it. It reminds me like the drums in like Funeral Fog or Freezing Moon by Mayhem. It has that kind of punch. The rest of it just sounds kind of like dissection kind of. Enter the Moonlight Gate's fucking awesome. I love how the intro's in there. Killer solo. Another one is Path with Endless Horizons. I love that one. Black Winter Bloodbath. Fantastic. All you black metal folks know about this album, but show my love for this. This is fucking. I usually show black metal, but not black metal. I usually just show death metal and thrash, but I've been really getting into this style. Love that keyboard in this. So moving on, because this video is going to be forever. I keep on talking about this gem. Lord Belial, Enter the Moonlight Gate. An awesome album. Next one up. Mystifier, Wicca. So the Brazilian, and I believe this was released in '92, if I remember right. I think it was released a year before Goetia. I think that's how you pronounce it. I prefer this album better. I do like the other one, don't get me wrong, but something about this album is more primal, and I like the more primal sounding stuff. Pretty cool digipack. Got Gray Haze. Comes with a DVD, which you can see those videos on YouTube. I did watch those. But this is some evil Brazilian blackened death metal, I want to say. It has a blackened tinge, or a death metal tinge. Can't get my words straight, forgive me. The vocals are kind of whispery, but aggressive whispery. I love how they work with the music. The keyboards in there. I think the vocalist is actually the bass player, and in the video he has a little setup, some keys on it, and fucking awesome album. I could listen to this thing over and over again. I do need to get this on wax. I did, whenever I picked up the Lord Belial, I was actually aiming to pick this one on wax, but they didn't have any in stock. So settled for this digipack, and absolutely amazing. And I fucking love this album. So if you don't know this one, definitely check it out. It is along the lines of like Sarcophago. Badass shit. Mr. Fire Wicca. Next one up, I'll just get this one out of the way because, well, actually I'll just do this. Just show another wax. Got this one right here. This is fucking awesome. EP, Sarcophago Rotting. This one sounds like Teutonic thrash to me. I listened to this several times the other night. I heard this back in the day. I've never had a copy of this, so having a copy of it now. I love the artwork. So this is a reissue on Gray Haze as well. I think Gray Haze did Mutilator's reissue too, so maybe it's a Brazilian label, I don't know. Absolutely badass fucking album, which you guys probably know more about this Jim than I do. Fuck the killer. Fuck yeah. Sarcophago Rotting EP. Favorite track on this is Rotting. I love that. Tracy is fucking awesome. Nightmare. Yeah, what a gem. Next one up, I'll just pop this one up now. Now, I used to have this on wax, but don't have any more. But Sarcophago, the Laws of Scourge, which this is more of a death metal album, 1991. Has some blackened moments. My favorite track was track 3, and I can't see it to give you a name. Midnight Queen. I can listen to this fucker over and over again. But you know me and my 91 death metal collection, I love that style, and it's fantastic. This one's on Gray Haze as well, so it's a Gray Haze issue, and they did a fantastic job because it really surprised me when it come with this poster. I forgot to. It come in a slipcase, so this was slid in the slipcase. Comes with a nice little poster there. Picture of the fellas there, but Sarcophago fucking rules. Killer. I think I'm gonna pick up Hate next, and fucking killer album, man. Right there, and women, badass shit. You guys probably know this. Fucking killer shit. So anyway. Next 2 albums, I don't know what order I want to put them in. Let's show this one first. Oh yes, some war metal, Blasphemy, Fallen Angel, Doom, released in 1990. I remember when I first heard this album, it didn't make a big impression on me. I did like it, but I thought the guitars were really paper thin, and but that's the charm of it. So nowadays I listen to this type of stuff. This is the stuff I prefer, that really lo-fi, what do you call that, DIY sound. So this is fucking evil. This is the evilest shit. You guys know this one as well. And man, I need to find my cassette I've had forever. I picked up, actually somebody gave me the cassette because they didn't like it. I like the artwork. So obviously goes without saying, this is a badass fucking album, and everybody knows this. Some people don't, care for this production on this, but that intro is the best intro to a war metal album I've ever heard. I think it's a piece by Beethoven, but I'm not positive. But I love that intro, and it goes into that first track, which I can't fucking see, Fallen Angel of Doom. There's some death metal moments in this as well, so absolutely fucking awesome album. Blasphemy, Fallen Angel of Doom. Well, next one I'll show up. I really like, I've said this before in other videos and on Instagram, I really like it when bands put out an album with the red lettering, some kind of white deal in the background, and black. This looks fucking phenomenal. Of course, Possessed, Seven Churches does it. Master's first debut, just the black with the simple white outline on red, saying Master. Man, I'm drawing a blank. There's so many others that do this that's so fucking rad looking. So this one, oh yeah, Morbid Tales by Celtic Frost. That's another one. Then you got Candlemass, of course. Everybody knows this one. Epicus, Dumicus, Metallicus. Went to the record company. I have this on cassette and CD, so this is the very first time I've owned it on wax. And what a masterpiece. 1986. I remember the very first Candlemass song I ever heard was Mirror Mirror. It's not on this. I think it was on Nightfall after this. And it was on a compilation. And then when I went to pick up the cassette, which I still have, I need to pull that out somewhere around here. That cassette never left my tape player. I like this album way better than Nightfall. I like the vocals on this. Not saying that I don't like Messiah's vocals, but I love Johan's vocals on this. Just fucking fantastic. And the acoustic guitars in this is badass. I love Demon's Gate. It's probably one of my favorite tracks on this. A Sorcerer's Pledge. Love the artwork on this. Fucking gem. Another fucking classic. Never ends. But anyway, yeah, Candlemass. Epicus, Dumicus, Metallicus. Uh-oh. It's a Metallica record now. Somebody's probably trying to slap the shit out of me. So I would. Okay, next one up. I'll just put these in order. Dark Throne, Panzerfaust. So, when I first heard this album back in the day, I loved the guitaring in it. I did not like the vocals. I thought the vocals were so far up front, I didn't understand it. Of course, I'm more of a Soulside Journey guy, but I do like I think I have several Dark Throne albums. My favorite Dark Throne album nowadays is Under a Funeral Moon. But this would come in second, under the black metal stuff. I listened to this album over and over again the other night. Just blew me away. Man, that riff in that first song, what does it say? Vin Ogsorg, which I think it's In My Winterland or something like that. I can't remember what it says. My God, that riff in that that's my favorite black metal riff of all time is right there. And this has become it could replace Funeral Moon easily. I listened to this, like I said, several times. Triumphant Gleam. Oh my god, that's fucking awesome. Quintessence. The lyrics to that song. This is an absolute masterpiece. So, oh no. Fucking Jim. Fucking Jim. Dark Throne, Panzerfaust. Man, I got some more to go. Keep on going. I'll show the other Dark Throne. This one right here, Goat Lord. Now, they did a recent reissue of like an instrumental version of this, and somebody dubbed this on cassette for me like maybe 10 years ago, and I listened to the shit out of that fucking thing, and it deciding to pick it up now was probably my best decision in a long time. Nobody really talks about this fucking album. It's a rehearsal album, basically. They put, I think Fenrez put vocals on it later. It's not the original artwork. I fucking love that artwork though. But I believe that this was going to be the follow-up to Soulside Journey. So the drum work in this is out. Fenrez just freaking knocked it out of the park with his drum play on this. Fucking awesome. The vocals have so many different layers and moods, and there's black metal vocals. There's some kind of weird speaking, like medieval times. Some high pitch, kind of pitch shifted. I think they were trying to go for a woman's vocals. I fucking love that too. Rex, that first track is fucking killer. What is another one? Green Cave Floats is awesome. There was one that said Black Demon, or Demon, or whatever. It's got A in it. Goat Lord by Dark Throne fucking rules. So I'm still hesitant to buy the instrumental, but this one right here, this is where it's at. Fucking badass shit. Yeah. Next one's so Brandon Dement sent me 2 CDs. So thank you, Brandon Dement. I was gonna do this at the beginning of the video. I think I tried shooting this video earlier and I put it at the bottom. So, but Brandon, thank you for sending this. This is Eternal Bleeding, Invocation of Evil, their demo, released in 1992 on Wild Rags. And pretty much it's brutal death metal. It has some slam in it. I think they're credited as being one of the first slam metal bands. Oh, this is fucking badass. Listened to this several times on the way to work the other day, and I just fucking love it. So thank you, Brandon, for sending this to me. Fantastic, thank you. Badass demo. Next one up, he sent me Dying Fetus. So this is Purification Through Violence, released in 1996. This one's on Die Hard. I want to say this is the first pressing, maybe second. I don't know. All I do know is I've been slowly becoming a bigger and bigger Dying Fetus fan ever since I heard Wrong Woman to Fuck With, I think was what it was called. Kind of a brutal death metal mixed with this regular death metal and a little bit of slam and some technical play, not overdone, so fucking killer. But favorite track on this is Skull Fucked. I love that one. Nocturnal Crucifixion was killer. Permanently Disfigured, fucking badass shit. Evil, some evil lyrics in this, but what can you expect with a name called Dying Fetus? Badass shit. So got that one. Man, I got so much shit. So this is definitely gonna be 2 parts. I'll shoot part 2 Saturday. So I got 2 more left. This one I picked up at the store, and I think when I went there, I picked this a couple of weeks ago. Dying Fetus, Reign Supreme. And when I showed it to Brandon, that's when he told me he'd send me this copy of this. So this is badass. I think it was released in 2012. Just brutal death metal, some technical play. This is on Relapse Records. And I think this is the first pressing. I've never seen a booklet. I'll take this booklet out. It's so shiny. See how shiny that is? It's like plastic. Never had one like this, so that's pretty cool. But man, this album fucking rules. I listened to this son of a bitch the other day on repeat. Invert the Idols is the opening track. I can't read all of them. I don't have everything memorized on this. In the Trenches was another one. But badass fucking album. Dying Fetus, Reign Supreme. And so, last but not least, I picked up another death metal album that I usually would have passed up in the past. This is Abysmal Dawn, Polygenesis, released in 2020. The reason why I picked it up this time, because I was like, man, I wonder if that's Dan Seagrave. I didn't look it up. It sure does look like something Dan Seagrave would do, but I don't believe it is. I think it's somebody else. The colors don't match his color scheme, but the artwork itself kind of looks like it's inspired by Dan Seagrave. But anyway, back to this album. I was thinking this was a technical death metal band, and a little bit of it is, I would say, but it has some technical thrash, some old school death metal, and just a little bit of everything. So I'm speechless. This is a badass fucking album. This is badass. Mundane Existence, that kicks in. It has a little bit of a thrashy sound, but it's death metal. The guitar solos in this fucking album are awesome. It's like a cross between Alex Skolnick and what is the other guitarist? Marty Friedman. So for technical death metal, he's got a lot of soul, a lot of bends, a lot of real smooth and melodic guitar solos. The drums in this are freaking up front, but my God, that drummer is insanely good on this. I didn't look up anybody's names in this. I do know this is a Canadian death metal band, and I'm gonna pick up more of their shit, because this is an absolute fucking masterpiece. Comes with a little insert lyrics. Absolute masterpiece. Definitely, if you slept on this when it came out, because I think the only channel I've seen show this or do a review on it was Thralls of Metal, Necrotic Nick and Rockin' John or Jammin' John or something or another. Fucking killer shit. So Coerced Evolution is really good. It has kind of a like Formula Fatal to the Flesh, Morbid Angel vibe to it. The Path of the Totalitarian, really kind of technical thrash death metal. Vocalist in this also doesn't have that modern death metal sound that most vocalists do nowadays. They kind of all sound the same with no identity. This guy kind of actually sounds like he came from the 90s. So fantastic album. Has a little bit of a DSI sound. Fucking killer. Anyway, hopefully you like my long ass video. Great video. So this album came with some demos on it too. This Gamora Embryonic Stages. That's more thrash. Anyway, so That's my video, so hopefully I didn't fuck it up too much. It is, I believe it's like 2 o'clock in the morning when I shot shooting this video. So I think one video I'm gonna show all my cassettes in the future, stuff like this. Yeah, Bon Jovi. I listened to this shit back in the day. I still do. Get over it. It's a Queen. Molly Hatchet. More Molly Hatchet. Bought these a long time ago. Kansas. Foreigner. Aerosmith. I think somebody, I know Metal Mickey, Supertramp. No, Metal Mickey wouldn't do that. But anyway, you all have a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Comment below. I'm not going to ask for anybody's subscriptions. You either like me or don't. You all have a good one later. Bye.